Hello everyone, I'm Fallout 4 and welcome back to the behind the scenes part 2 of my Penthouse play at home. Okay, so right down here. So this was the bit, as I mentioned before, I built this for a competition. This is the bit that was the judging thing was about power armor stuff. So this is the only bit that they cared about. This is the only bit that actually showed properly because it was about displaying your power armor. So all that stuff I've just shown upstairs, it got like 10 seconds of view time, and they didn't even judge me on that. They didn't care. But I needed it to like set the scene of what this place was basically. But this whole area did not exist. Much like the the invisible wall I showed you upstairs. All of this was just invisible, like wall you could see through, and I could see through into the outside world. I think there was stuff here. I think if you come here on your save and you've not done anything here, you'll see that I think there's a blockage here. I think possibly cars or boulders or something. So I removed all that, came down, and like you can just see through everything. So I had to then reconstruct this place and make it look like it was just a lower level of the car park, that he'd come down and he just sort of like renovated it out the same. And hopefully nobody noticed and thought that was just the way it looked, but nope, it doesn't. And it took a lot of work as well to make this place look believable, because you've got to steal all these damn ceiling parts, wall parts from everywhere. I wanted it to look like it caved in a little bit as well, so all these rocks are here. These are from Grounded, I think, as well. All these boulders are from Grounded. There's even some water down there I put in as well. That's from CVA, just to make it look like it's flooded a little bit down there where the pipes are. The pipes are also from CVA. So so this is definitely Batman, inspiration. So I've got these catwalks and things, and just kind of made this shape as interesting as possible, because it's a bit of a boring area really. It's just one big square. It's not really like that interesting. So I wanted to have these little catwalks so it looks kind of like there's something to it basically. This room wasn't here either. Well, none of it was here, but this room, I think there was a bunch of bricks or something, I can't remember, but ended up making this area out of metal. What are these? Metal walls. This all lights up actually. If you watch on the actual full tour, there's all lighting and stuff that comes out, because one of the other criteria that you had to have a workshop. So I had to build this because of the part of the competition was it needed a workshop. So there's all wires and things. This is from my requested mod. The electric bit that all the lighting comes out from, that's the molecular beam emitter. Yep, whatever. It's the Brotherhood of Steel thing that the teleport quest. It just got cool lightning, and that is a teleporter pad from the Institute. And then we've got a robot workstation at the back there. All these robo brain chairs things. These are Purty's requested. Well, it's my requested, but it's in his section. The power armor, you guys have submitted this loads of times, but if you want to know what all the bits are, so you've got a construction lamp in, looks like an iBot helmet. Yep. And I think we've got 2 sets of power armor over an XO one over a Tesla one, and then keeping in the Iron Man, I said it's based on Iron Man as well. We've got like a Tesla rifle for the arc reactor looking thing in his chest. But you flip this switch, basically all the lightning comes on. It looks pretty cool. What the hell's this? They're from the machinist section, I think, in my requested mod. The little blue lights over there, what is that? Oh, it's a memory bank. Oh, see, I forgot what I used for that. I just thought it looked cool over there, like slightly pulsating. So the the actual power armor and stuff. So this is the idea. Obviously, this is a superhero thing. So I've got like a main suit. That's actually don't even know what that is. It's something from the Institute. I think it might be the elevator door thing. I don't know. But yes, this is like the main suit that I would wear under my power armor, like an Under Armour piece that you can kind of eject from, and you've still got a costume on basically. So I've just made this kind of display. I can already see what's there. I oversee a desk. Let me delete this. That opens, it's a door basically. But yeah, and I've lots of, God, this took ages. I just remember now. Shit. Fuck. I must love the torture of this shit. You know, like when I look at this thing, I think, God damn. That is that's from Toys Out of Pram's military clutter mod, I think. Yes, I think it is. I've just tilted it on its side and put it in the wall because I thought it looked cool, and then hidden it with all these little metal panel things. These metal panels are from my requested mod. I don't know where, I can't remember, but it's in there somewhere. There's lots and lots of them, as you can see. I've just tilted weapons, put them in a little fire extinguisher bracket thing. These weapons are from Creation Club, I think. That's just a dummy with a bunch of like shit on his belt. Look, what the hell's that? Alien blaster, little walkie-talkie. I think that's the beacon. So it might be a little beacon from one of the quests. Can't remember, but yeah, I just thought it looked cool. He's got like a utility belt. Another memory bank thing up behind, I can see that. Another overseer desk as well. They're also from Military Clutter, just more tilted stuff. So this is the power armor display. So these open up, these reactor doors, they open up vertically, they're pretty cool. They're also from my requested mod in the door section. I'm gonna have to delete it just to get to it. I don't know if I'm gonna bother showing all this power armor. Do we want to see this? I suppose I just better quickly show it just in case people go, what the hell, what was this, dude? So this is made from lots of just little bits of armor, bits of power armor, normal armor, flipped around, different angles. Nothing really complicated, just takes a bit of fiddling around, trying to find things that fit. Space suit, helmet, more helmets, Assaultron helmets. What are the arm panels? Robot leg, robot arm. Yeah, nothing really that exciting. There's just stuff in there. I sound a bit bored about this stuff because this stuff to me is really boring. I just build this stuff just because you know, it looks cool. Like, I could just put a normal suit of power armor in there, like, yeah, that would save me a lot of time, just stick it in. But everybody's seen the power armor like so many times. It's like, oh, what have you got? I've got a T60, I've got a T51. Boring. But like for this build particularly, I wanted to have him have his own different sets, so I just tried to make unique looking sets enough to fill all these different suits, because again, the competition was about displaying your suits, and that's kind of why I wanted to make custom armor. Everybody else in the competition just had normal armor. I was the only one with like custom suits that I'd bothered to make. But like the way I do this, look, if you know, I wanted a hose to match the hose that's on this overboss one, so I just was looking for little bits of hose, and happened to have this on that suit. So that's the kind of how I do it. I'll look at something and go, alright, I need a little bit to go there. What can I find that has a little bit that has that on? You know, like that kind of thing. These arm pieces, you get the gist. Blah blah blah. What's in here? More stuff. This one is actually like it was meant to be like an AI suit, so like a bit like when you know, Jarvis is in Tony's suit, and he's got like you know, an autonomous mode where the suit can kind of, you can jump out of it and it can go off on its own. That's why I put the robo brain thing on its head, so it's got like an AI, that's its brain, and it can fly. It's got a jetpack on, and more pipe work. I just wanted the pipe work basically, so I'll just pick things with pipes on. So it's just a XO1 helm, like, just put in there for the pipes. Another one there. Got some Tesla parts as well, more pipe work, as you can see. Just a just a bunch of layered up stuff. It's as I say, it's kind of boring to do. It's not really fun, but the effect, you know, it's worth it for the effect. So the console. So this is the stuff I find fun. I like building things like this. These are cool things, but yeah, this is definitely Batman, 100% Batman. So you know, all the little computer terminals and things. The big screen, that's just a, you know, one of those X-ray screen things. Just a desk and lots of little. What is that? Oh, I can't even move that. I think it's from my requested. It's just little bits and bobs. Yeah, there they are. It's those things. They're from the machinist stuff, I think. Yeah, there's more cables and things. It's all from the machinist section. It just makes it look like there's all things plugged in. Monitor bank, another memory bank behind that, and more of those metal panels. And then I put this. I don't actually know what this is from. This might be from my requested. I think it might be in Werty's section, or if it's not, but I think it is, or it's from Akiras Clutter, but I'm pretty sure it's from Werty's section. But I just thought it was cool because it got this, you know, like ransom note. It looked like it was some kind of Joker-esque type thing. He was trying to crack the case or something. I don't know. So it was cool. So yeah, I enjoy doing things like that. But that kind of stuff. This is the stuff I do last. You know, these are the last things that get built. And then the car. I did the car very early on actually because I needed to get a sense of scale actually. So you can't rescale objects on PS4. For those that don't know, kind of sucks. It's the one thing I wish I'd be able to could do. It's the one thing I'd like even consider going onto another platform just to rescale things. But yeah, you can't do it. So I'm stuck with everything have to fit just right. So I got these Liberty Prime parts. This was again in my requested mod, and I wanted to make some use of them. So I thought it'd be perfect to make you know, my kind of Batmobile type thing out of those parts. And this whole design is based off of the really crappy Batman movies. The what's George Clooney one? I can't remember what they're called. Batman Forever, I think. And what was the Val Kilmer shitty one? They're just the shitty ones basically, but they had really cool cars in, very over the top, like a bit camp like kind of things, and that's kind of what I was going for. I wanted something very sort of weird shaped and like looks ridiculous basically. I wanted to build a tumbler originally because that's my favourite Batman's, the Christopher Nolan ones, but it just didn't fit right. I knew it would be too big down here, and I had to fit it through this door basically. I knew that ramp was staying, and this barely fits through that door if you look at it, but it just about passes off. So yeah, so once I got these parts laid out, I knew the kind of rough size I was going to be able to go to, and it turned out it was just big enough. You know, it looked about right. So it's all Liberty Prime bits, just flipped and tilted in different angles, the wheel arches. That is, I don't know what the hell that is. I think that's some kind of foundry piece. Again, that's in my requested, but I think it's in Werty's section. More pistons, also Liberty Prime I think, but I don't know. Headlights are just spotlights with some gear pieces on top of them. Yeah, the good old memory lounger again. The little dude up there, he's firing my gun. I think it's just a statue from USO. I think it is. So a Ultron statue, yeah. I've got these little like hologram bits that are just tilted different angles just to make it look kind of cool, like it's all lit up. These, I don't actually know what these are from. Tilted some kind of railing. I don't know what mod. Probably Akira's maybe. Fan pieces for the wheels. These are like your what do they call them, the wheel splitter things that come out the side and chop up the tyres. Conduits and things. Lots of pieces. You know how I do that. You've seen my vehicles before. In fact, all my vehicles, like, you know, they kind of, they go through these stages where I build them, and you know, I think, oh, look, shit, I take bits out, take bits on, and they go through like an evolution basically, where I'm adding and taking away things, and the layering is what kind of makes them, I think, stand out really. What is that? Oh, that's the back of his, is that back of his head? That's the back of Liberty Prime's head. It just makes a cool engine looking thing there. And then I've got lots of little detailing bits to just make it look like, you know, there's gizmos and things on here. I don't actually know what, I think these are from OCD, possibly, I don't know. I just thought they looked cool, stick them in there. So yeah, so that's a vehicle. And then this ceiling, so this opens up on the outside part, and that's why I built this kind of like jetpack one. So I wanted something that looked like it could have, you know, sustained flight, unlike the jetpack that we get in the game where it just kind of jumps up a little bit. I wanted this one to look like it can actually fly around, but you can wear it like a jetpack, so you can just take it on and off, and it's controlled by these like weed whackers, which is basically like a strimmer. So like, yeah, just they look like controls. And what the hell is this? A telescope flipped upside down. I'll pick that because I wanted this support on it. It looked like it was perfect angles really, so it saved me tilting little poles. What the hell? A phone booth, really? It's really funny when I look back at this stuff, because you know, I can't remember all this stuff I've put in here. It's so long ago, and I've done so many builds, I just forget. It got merged in, and I think, what the fuck, a fucking phone booth. But yeah, I must have just picked it for the shape, because it looks like it's perfect shape. And I've got a speaker. I don't even know why I've got a speaker in there. Probably to hide those two prongs. Yep, that's what that's for. But it looks like a kind of, it's got like a PA system. It listens to Iron Man. AC/DC. Oxygen tank, obviously, so you can breathe up in high altitudes. And then a couple of fans flipped. So yeah, it's funny. And then the suit is from Creation Club. You've probably seen that in there. What the hell's that? I think that's a, oh yeah, it's an iBot pod thing. So yeah, you hit that button, and then the ceiling opens, and then you can just fly out. And what else? Oh yeah, there's one more suit in here. So this is actually, I didn't mention these doors. These doors are also from this one and this one. That's where you come, when you come through the secret door top, you come down the elevator and you come through there. And these are from my requested mod as well. And the door section. So I'm gonna have to delete this, aren't I? Yep. So I wanted like a main suit. So this is the main suit that he would be using all the time, and I wanted this to be the most like high-tech one of all. And so I've kind of designed this to have like a real streamlined look to it. And it's basically, it's very simple actually. It's just an XL1 with a Nuka rocket suit for the kind of mirrored visor I wanted it to have. A couple of weapons on its back, minigun, rocket launcher. And what we've got here, we've got a buzzsaw for the forearm blades, and I think this is from, I think that's another thing that's from Toys Out of Pram's Securitron mod thing. There's a few cool parts in there, and then another Tesla rifle for the chest piece. I've got some like Batman type ear type thing I was trying to do there with little antennas, and there's another antenna at the back there where I can't click. So that's from the machinist section of my requested mod as well. And then this this whole armory, so this is definitely 100% inspired by the Dark Knight batsuit case that he's got in, I think it's when he's, yeah, because he's not in his penthouse anymore, he's in the shipping container bunker thing, and he's got like a suit that comes out of the ground, and basically like it's got these arms and things on it, and this is pretty much what I got this idea from. So like a lot of things, I see something, I see an image or whatever, I get an idea, and then I sort of do my own version of it. And I'm just looking at this now. Oh my god, really? Did I make? Oh shit! Looks like I made these arms. Yep. This is the kind of thing that takes me ages. So this is that bit there, which is like a Liberty Prime piece, and then I think of like, yeah, I've made it. Oh my. This must have took me ages. So that's something, I don't even know what the hell that is. Possibly from OCD again. What the hell is that? Can I click it? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's one of those, yeah, it's the same stupid antenna thing. So that's from my mod as well. Shit, man. Yeah, no one would have even noticed any of that. I just, the lengths I go to get the certain look I want. So these are just from Toys' military clutter thing again, but the idea is they look like they're all on different angles because I wanted them to look like they swing out, so you can get all your equipment. You know, you can push them back against the wall, and you know, they open up like lids and stuff, and that was the idea. More just wiring and stuff. This room actually, what is this? Oh yeah, so this is a vault piece, an end piece of the, like a, what do they call it? Like a maintenance piece or something. And then the blue light is just these little Institute hologram pieces. I just thought that light was cool, and it gave a nice blue hue to the suit. Another one in the ceiling just tilted upside down. And that's it. That is the build. All these floor pieces are from various sections of the car park that's across the street. Just piping and detailing I've put in. This whole wall wasn't here either. This is, again, it's all just made up from different parts that I've stole because these textures aren't available to me, so I just used them from the other car park. And now you'll see what a mess it is out here. What the hell is this guy doing up here? Hacking NPCs. So yeah, it's a total mess up here. Everything's just all over the place because, you know, so I'll hide all the wiring. All the lights in this place work, so there's lots and lots of wires everywhere for that. It's just mad. It looks cool at night. And that is it. Oh, that was fun actually, just looking at all that. It makes me kind of like, it's like kind of looking at someone else's build. Well, no, not really, because obviously I do remember doing most of it, but sometimes I look at stuff and I think, oh shit, that was a good idea. So I look at it and think, if I'm seeing it for the first time, I'm like, yeah, that was cool. What did I use for that? Oh yeah. So it's good when I come back to these things. Normally I do the behind the scenes, like literally like the same week that I do the tour, and then I never go back to that build again. I either delete the file to make, you know, or just like don't bother going back there. So to come back and visit, and I don't watch my old videos either. I never watched like anything I've done in the past month or so. Like if unless someone comments on something from ages ago, I occasionally just flick through to see what they're talking about. And they go like, what bit was this bit from? And I'm like, well, I don't remember, mate. I have to go back and watch it. But yeah, that was kind of fun. So thanks for sticking around if you made it through this, probably whatever this is, an hour or more video. Lots and lots to talk about, but I will get another behind the scenes up soon. I think there's my new Catan one. I haven't done that one either. That'll be fun to do. Probably not. That one's basically like a damn movie set, so there'll be a lot to show on that one. So yeah, so catch me back for that one. Otherwise, it'll either be in the next new video or it'll be in a behind the scenes. But I'll see you guys soon. Catch you later.